Hear ye, hear ye. It is time for another video. I have delayed you all long enough. It has been around 3 weeks since I last dropped the video. But you shall be waiting no longer, because now we are finishing what we started. As you can tell from the title, we will be doing a part 2 of the worst hairstyles to ever exist. And as some of you may know, I did get some recommendations in my last comment section, and I've been seeing a bunch of crazy hairstyles. And I think it's about time we started talking about them. Before we even get into it, I just want to say thank y'all for 100 subs, man. We're going crazy. Yes, yeah, you already know I'm doing my thing. And honestly, it's kind of crazy because I only have around like 6 videos and we're already at 100. I might be the next iShow speed. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. The first one I'm going to talk about is pretty special in particular. Someone did happen to mention it when I was going through the comment section last time, and I'm going to talk about it now. It's this absolute abomination right here. And I am so confused looking at this, because what am I looking at right now? What could possibly be going on in your head for you to possibly be walking around with something like this on your face?
Are you
like, come on, bro.
right now,
Are we serious? Are we serious right now?
Are you serious
like,
right now?
bro, you are walking around with 2 pork chops on the side of your face, bro. And it's not that being bald is the problem, because being bald is cool, but it's the fact that he's walking around with 2 pieces of steak on the side of his head. I wouldn't wish this haircut on my worst enemy. It's that bad. And with something like this, it doesn't matter how good you look, you are always going to be chopped. And I get that you're bald and you want to keep some hair, but come on, just let it go. You can't be a normal person if you have something like this. Anyways, we're going to move on to the next one. And it's this one right here. And here we go again with another person doing a side shave. And I don't get it. What is the point of shaving one side of your head? Just shave both. Like, come on, bro. I already went over this in my last video talking about the Killmonger dreads. If you're gonna shave your head, either do both sides or don't do it at all. Because I promise you deciding to do that is not gonna help you at all. People get something like this and start getting mad when people start flaming their ass. Like, gang, it's not my fault you walking around with a half baldy every day. This was your decision, bro. This the type of cut your mom give you when she find out you've been trying to be the class clown in class. Go to school the next day, the side of your head is getting slapped. Gonna have you looking like a pepperoni pizza straight from Domino's. Let's move on to the next one though. And it's wigs. And this one in particular goes mainly out to the people in Florida. Listen, it's already bad enough that you're living in Florida, but the fact that you're walking around with something like this on your head just makes it even worse. I just don't understand how you can walk around with logs on your head and think it's fire. Walking around with straight poop sticks on their head. Be walking around with straight antenna and tentacles on their head. And honestly, can we just let this hairstyle go? Because I promise you it does not look good. Or walking around with giant ovals on your head, bro. And it's not like there's any diversity to most of them. Usually all of them look the exact same. And I promise you, every single one that you see is bad. It's all bad. Honestly, just a copy and paste haircut. Now I see what most people be talking about when they make that one meme of Florida, man. Everyone in Florida gotta be a different species. They cannot be human like us. Especially when walking around with antennas on their head like this. You can't even call this a rope. It looks like one of those batons that cops be using when they find out that you're 5 miles per hour over the speeding limit. I promise you, if you head to the toilet and tape it to your head, this is what wigs are. And the next one I'm gonna speak about is so bad, so horrid, so undescribably evil that you might just click off the video. And it is the sky tops. This hairstyle needs to go. Why does it even exist? Should not be a thing in the first place. This is like if you took the high top and made it 100,000 times worse. And there's so many bad variants that it's almost baffling. Because tell me why you are walking around with an island on your head. You are walking around with a hockey puck on your head. Like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? It's like they're just trying to destroy themselves physically and mentally. It's like I almost feel bad, but it's their own decision. One thing I don't realize is that sometimes you need to just let things go. Because if I was to wake up one day finding out that I have a sky top, these are the 2 things I'm doing. I'm either kicking the bucket or I'm completely going bald. There is no in between. And it's not even just me, I promise you guys, every single version of this haircut is bad. It's all bad. Like, I promise you, there's not a single good result. It is a lose-lose situation all the time. This has to be the one haircut that just screams, leave me alone. I don't want to be talked to. Because there's no way you're going to be socially interacting with other people with this on the top of your head. And I'm giving this haircut the most attention because it is the worst one on the list. And it might just be the worst one on future list as well, because it is a complete abomination. But I can't go on all day ranting about this, so I'm gonna just move on to the next hairstyle. And before I put it on the screen, I do warn you, the thing I'm about to show you is quite scary. So prepare yourself. Are you prepared? All right, 3, 2, 1. And you're probably asking yourself after looking at something like this, what am I looking at right now? And my answer to that question is I have no clue, because I don't know what I'm looking at either. What do you even call this hairstyle? I don't even know what to call this. Walking around with the Dr. Eggman. And I don't even think his haircut is as bad as this. This is just, like, I don't even know what to say. Is it truly possible to walk around and chill with motorcycle handles on your head like this? Trust me, I've seen a multitude of bad hairstyles. With this one, it takes the cake. It can have the whole cake. And I just want you guys to know that if you have one of these hairstyles, the authorities are on their way. Stay right where you are, because I'm doing you a favor. Because in fact, I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to make you pure. Because what is on your head right now must be a sin. With that being said, we're gonna wrap up the video right here. I might have left some of you traumatized, but it's for educational purposes. You gotta do what you gotta do. Because think about it, if I don't tell you guys about these type of hairstyles, you might mess around and get it, and then all of a sudden your life is in shambles. So when you wake up the next day, I want you to say, hey, Mirani Kid saved my life. And then go right back to sleep knowing that you don't have to live with this type of hairstyle. And for the quote of the day, TSPMO.
Artists who can't take a fucking joke versus artists who can sing.
Can't remember how to say your